All right, here we go. Game 2, Tom J versus Kingdahl. I've got Bogey with me. My name is Tracy M. How you doing, Bogey?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing good? Yeah. I missed a lot of the first race. I did catch the end. Meat block silvers was certainly a thing that the runners had to deal with. But yeah, now we're doing some wisdom flags. So we won't be looking for silvers in 9, we hope. Or maybe we will.
Yeah, you never know. It's a first quest mixed overworld, full heart shuffle, requiring a lot of knowledge about your drop rooms and all of that. As we start in the southwest. Interesting
Ooh.
start location.
Yeah, not one of the better start locations.
And book is required to understand old men.
Yep.
Book is your white sword item this afternoon or evening if you're playing over in Sweden.
But once we have the book, those hints are going to be helpful. So, book very valuable.
Yeah.
It also is the one flag or one flag set we have in this tournament where the book also gives us maps. So if they find that book, they're going to have maps.
Yep. Already we have Divergence as Kingdahl, checking Vanilla 3, and finding level 8 as Tom J is checking the grave spots. And there's your book.
Can't get it on 3 hearts though. It is 4 to 6.
Yep, I would if I were Tom J, I'd be prioritizing that so that you could understand all those old men, and also
Absolutely.
You do have first quest money, so if you can track down those hint shops too, it'd be good to kind of save scum those and get all your knowledge.
Yeah, there's our meat, by the way, in case we need it again.
Yeah, meat. Also have the old man saying you better book it, which is kind of a random shout out to the book in the 1980s Book It program.
Yep. I remember that. I never needed those programs because I just read. I was a big time reader.
I was a big fan of the Pizza Hut personal pizzas.
Yep. An 80 rupee key, which means either that's vanilla or the expensive key rolled all the way down. We don't know.
So far, this overworld seems kind of tame. You have Pole's voice in the overworld. I'm more of a fan of Gurias being in the overworld than in the dungeons.
Nah, give me Gurias in the dungeons every time. I hate dealing with them in the overworld. In fact, this is one of my least favorite overworlds. It's a very survivable overworld. Moblins don't do a lot of damage. It does mean, 143 for our large secret is nice. But it does mean that all the big nasties are going to be in the dungeons. Wizrobes in the dungeons, the Dark Nuts, the Lionels. Although Lionels I also prefer in dungeons. They're just easier to corral, I find, in dungeons. In the overworld, you just kind of want to go past them, and then they snipe you in the back.
Yeah. I end up preferring the Wizrobes and Dark Nuts only because I feel like combat is more of a thing then, and I tend to do a little bit better in those combat seeds. We got a 29 mid secret, 57 candle, so good purchase there. Yep, 100%.
And it will
see if you can get a bomb drop off these guys. Nope, those guys.
Looks like they're 4 or 5. Yeah, not gonna be able to kill them with the candle.
Yeah, level 6 next to vanilla starts.
Are we gonna do maybe try swordless action practice, for the next tournament? Yeah. Not a fan of doing this when you have to exit and enter just to kill things, but here we are. Might get something good. This is a full heart shuffle seed, so it could just be a sword lying on the floor. You don't know.
Yeah, I'd certainly go for the Kanana here, which Kingdahl seems to be attempting.
Work.
But the Tektite has other ideas.
Yeah, Tom J also going to go ahead and buy that candle.
And Kingdahl going to check over here. Can't get north that way, so.
Yeah, and likes you're not killing with the blue candle.
No.
All right, we're going to try and get this Kanana key. Tom J finding that level. Oh, God, yeah, this is, maybe the sunk cost fallacy going on right here. You spent so much time trying to get this to happen.
Oh no!
Wrong direction.
Ah.
Oh, that's painful.
All right, come on.
Oh,
he got it.
he
And
got
a
it.
bomb
Almost
pack.
missed it. Yeah, that bomb pack is really nice. Are we gonna kill this room too? It's a lot of Tektites to go back and forth for. Oh,
He's
we're
gonna
gonna
press
do
onward.
it.
So
We're gonna do it. Nope. Again, practicing for that swordless tournament coming up this January.
yeah, he's gonna use a bomb
There's
here.
no way I would use a bomb there. Those are way too valuable in the overworld right now.
Especially swordless. Yeah.
Yep. Like this room, at best, I mean, it could give us a key at map, compass, the item. I mean, there are things that could be here, but I mean, unless you get something really good like a sword, this is gonna be a waste of time, I think.
Yeah, and he gets bombs.
Okay, well, could have had 8 bombs if you really pushed it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. You can't be using bombs that early. And now you're stuck in this room, and
yeah, one lucky can't. Oh my
here?
god, you could use bomb. Oh, and there's just oh my god. I mean, I think even if this was swordless, I'd be bailing at this point, hoping to get something better.
Yeah.
Right,
TomJay finding one of our first take any's.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what a terrible room.
Yeah, I don't think he can get back there again unless he gets really lucky with in that gel room. And unfortunately, doesn't know where a staircase is. It could be a transport staircase, but if it'd been an item, he'd been able to get in. But with that blue landmo right as you enter, that's a tough one.
But TomJay finding 2 heart take any's right away. Yeah. So northeast of Vanilla 1 and our desert cave, I guess, right?
Yeah, desert open cave is a good enough way to call it. So money's pretty good. We get with that one, what was it, 140 something on the large secret. The mid secret, not great. We do risk leaving money on the table at the large secret if we pick it up at the wrong time. But it's still, you know, compared to the second quest money seeds that we've been dealing with in the SG Live tournaments of late, money is pretty abundant in these 1Q seeds.
Yeah, definitely. And I think TomJay made the right decision there. Just took a very quick look at level 7, saw that the dungeon started in the northwest as we find a hint shop, which definitely take note of, especially with those cheap hints and good money. But
yeah, we have the money for him. We just don't have the book yet.
Yeah. But he knows where the book is. He's sitting at 5 hearts. Definitely want to find that 6 hearts. So you are 100% guaranteed to get it, but I'd be
it would also
going
be
right back
nice
there.
If we had a sword.
That too.
Okay, level 2Q7 not opening today.
But yeah, one other flag that's on is Start Room Swap, I believe is the official name. So you saw that dungeon for level 7 started in the northwest, and a lot of times when you see, and Kingdahl finding his level 7, a lot of times when you see the map start in a far corner, you can kind of envision that map going either, you know, all the way down or all the way to the other side across. So we got level 3.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Start Room Swap. Yeah, grab that Triforce. You might as well.
Yep.
Our MOS is on, so there's a reasonable chance that could be a push block.
Yeah,
the center drop doesn't guarantee it, but it's a good chance. It's the corner drop guarantees it. The center drop doesn't. But nothing we can do about that now until we get a bow.
I think there was also a key door north of that Goma, so.
Yep. The nice thing is, if TomJay gets a recorder, he can easily recorder back to that area. Oof, 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 oof. 33
maximum
bombs.
Arrows.
Oh, not what you want to see.
100 for the arrows. No.
Okay. I don't think he was meant to go back in. I'm like, are you gonna buy 2 bomb packs at 33 rupees each?
Yeah.
I don't think TomJay ever bought arrows. At least when I got in, he didn't have them marked on the tracker, so I don't think he ever bought arrows in the last seed. Yeah, those Korea 4 or 5 HP, not going down to a candle.
And maybe go back and buy the arrows.
Yeah, now I
and
might go back and buy those arrows. I'm not a fan of buying arrows before you see what the Armos item is, but you've got so much money right now, and you're gonna lose it to door repairs anyway. So yeah, I definitely can support this.
I feel like thomjay buying the arrows here and now basically has set silvers to be our Armos item.
I know, right?
We haven't seen it yet, but feel like now that's going to happen.
Kingdahl in the northeast, which is a very dense area where the sword could be. Is that a wand? Oh, that is my
nice
one of my
pickup.
favorite early offensive items.
Yep. Big fan of the wand. It's not going to help you with those whiz robes in the dungeons, but
Koreas go down to 5 HP because it took 3 wand shots to kill that thing.
Oh,
and there's our sword. There we go. Hopefully Katie goes down to the forest before he goes to the wraps to like Vanilla 5 and such.
Yeah. And if I'm thomjay, I'm hoping, let's see, he's going to go back to level 3. Makes sense.
I might have waited on this just because we had the situation. We don't have the bow. Oh, okay. We have another door here.
Yeah, the other thing I would consider is, and I love Kingdahl's hockey stick sword.
Yes, I do too.
The other thing I consider is looking for some any roads, see how you could get around Hyrule a lot easier. See if you could go grab that book at 5 hearts potentially. I know it's a little bit of a risk, but I think with full heart shuffle on, information is huge. You already know where one of those hint shops is. Anything you can do to kind of give yourself an advantage would be huge early.
Right, thomjay is going to go ahead and leave level 3. I think we might need a key to go any further. That's probably what his thought process right now. He's going to probably clear the northeast at this point. He's got the bombs for it.
Yeah, when I was just about to say Kingdahl better watch it because he's sitting on 1 heart, and back to start he goes.
Could pivot to a different area though. We haven't seen any of the dead.
Yeah, I think this could be a good Bob Ross moment for him. He has not seen the book. He's sitting on 5 hearts, so we'll see. See how this pans out. Maybe he'll find a 6th one on the way up there.
Bomb shop near start is good, even if it's insanely expensive. This is where the mixed quest is kind of annoying because, like, there's the Deadwoods in particular. You have a couple spots that are, that are only 1/3 to open. People call it 50-50. It's really about 1/3, just a little more. And it feels like they just don't open. Yeah, the annoying bomb spot. And there's those any roads you talked about. That's okay. We took out a river spot. Took out a bomb spot.
Yeah. Yeah, so the routing that Kingdahl's doing right now, oh my god, these are these are only helpful in that you could get from one side of the Lost Hills to the other.
Yeah, you can get back to the other side of the Lost Hills.
Outside of that,
that's not good.
those are pretty bad, but yeah, so you see Kingdahl doing Candle Row right now, and from my perspective, like, I like to loop around to do Candle Row by going through the grave area and then check the PB Armos spot. Maybe you can loop in your forgotten spot check, whatever, but then if you go back through Death Armos and then come around that way and do that loop, you kind of end up in the same spot. Now, Kingdahl's already checked the east and the northeast, right? He's kind of neglected that whole left side of the map, so I don't know. Routing definitely does matter, in my opinion.
There's that last large secret. Although I don't think Kingdahl has gotten the other one that Tom J got.
Here's a level for Tom J at level 9.
Ooh, well, okay.
Well, it's near all 4 of your any
I know, right? So- okay, let's near two. Okay, the recorder going to be super valuable. Let's pirouette that key door. Yeah, we're gonna leave, come back right in, open up that key door. Kingdahl's on level 8 in the meantime. I'd much rather be in level 2. Oh, hi, Wizard.
Yeah, level 2. Even with these red whiz robes, they go down pretty easily, which is very nice.
They're -2.
Yeah. We got Zelda's room. Zelda not in her room this evening.
I would want to try. Oh, the fires go down to the wand. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Let's say try bombing them. No, you don't have to bomb. Oh. Hello, Triforce.
You get a white force. Yep.
Yeah, I imagine he'll go right back in. Kingdahl with the stair. Let's see if this is an item or a transport. It is, of course, a transport. I think anyone is surprised by that.
No.
Another dig dog. This one blocking a door, so that could be significant. 2 is segmented.
You gotta segmented level 2. I mean, you kind of had a sense that, like, starting in the lower left of that map.
Yep.
Level 2 is not that big often. If this were unsorted shapes, it might be a different story, but
yeah. I'm gonna ignore this room. Could be a push block if 2 decides to have 3 segments.
Yeah, and like you were saying with the fires going down, that room's super easy with the wand.
Yep. There's the map to 8. Okay, that's too bad.
Not bad.
There's a heart in level 2 for Tom J.
You got a variant of super ropes. A little bit beefier.
There's our level 2.
That is a funky looking level 2.
It is. We don't ever have to kill that one trap room, but I think we only have one room left that's not in the segment. And it's this one, which is not going to drop.
Yeah.
So it looks like TJ wants to keep his health, walk back to the transport to get to the top area, which will have our second item. Another dig dogger in level 8.
Potentially blocking another stair.
Oh, careful on this guy. Oh, he's on the wrong side to get it easily. Really needs to be in that other door.
Yep. Oh.
Nice compass.
Nice compass.
This room, I would check the next room first.
Yeah, I would
dealing with this one, see if there's something free on the floor in the next room. It is.
There you go.
It's a
like
recorder,
a free recorder.
Actually. Yeah, that recorder, super nice. In this, well, first of all, it's the downside of the recorder. I always say in these mixed quest overworlds, it is 11 locations. Only 2 of them are guaranteed to open, so you're going to be checking a lot of spots. A lot of it's unexplored though, so it's not super out of the way. On the other hand, Tom J can get back to level 2 anytime he wants. Kingdahl buying a blue ring with the money makes sense. He's still got one more large secret on the table, so it's a decent purchase.
Yeah, definitely early. And if I were Tom J, I actually would have saved immediately, booked it to the book, and grabbed it. He's sitting on 6 hearts, and then would have checked those hints, and then you just record her right back to level 2, and you're better
right
off for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Kingdahl approach in the book we'll see very soon here if it's 5 or 6 hearts.
Yeah, the earlier you buy hints, the more likely they're going to be useful. Because it is 6 hearts.
It's 6 hearts.
6. With all these bombs, though, I can see why TomJay wants to stay up here and try and take advantage of the bombs he has right now. Because he could do all the bomb spots on the way to the grave to get the book. And that might be his plan here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Another level. Yeah, level 5 for TomJay. At the good old Hyrule connector.
Little unfortunate. Oh, okay.
Another
so level 5 is 3 old men. I would definitely go get the book and come back. I mean, do the bomb spots on the way, but then I would come right back to try and get the item. Or save and come back the other way. That works too.
Yep.
Got a couple of quarter spots we can get. This is good too.
Yeah. Yeah, that recorder is just huge for just oftentimes when I find recorder that early, he's going back to level 8. Interesting.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, no, I don't know that that's a good decision, but it's a decision. The recorder just gets you right back into things. So, for those larger dungeons, that's huge. But especially when you have like that book outstanding, I mean, you just got to go get that information.
Yeah, I think if I were TomJay, I would, and Kingdahl, once he gets the 6th heart and get the book, I would go beeline the hints off a save. Although Kingdahl doesn't have the money for the hints anymore, having bought that blue ring. But yeah, I would get those hints, and then I would go back to 5. Because again, level 5, you got 2 items, and you've got 3 old men that can tell you things. I'd much rather have that with the book.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a transport for TomJay. We saw this on Kingdahl's side. It's not going to be an item. Kingdahl going to do his West Death Mountain checks. 5 bombs, not going to be enough, so he's going to need to either get a bomb shop, force... Well, he can't get a bomb shop. I mean, he could, but he has no money for him. He's going to need to force or get a global. And actually, I think he'll need to force twice to get all the spots up here. Oh, TomJay found the Triforce at a level 8.
Interesting. Yeah, I would get the heck out of there now.
Oh, you know what? Because he had the recorder to kill the Digdogger.
Ooh.
I think it was right below that Digdogger, so looking like that recorder is hard required for that Triforce 8. Hard to say for sure, because there were, there's possibly some bomb walls that we didn't find, but...
Yeah, Mako in chat asking if book is Atlas 2. It is. Out of the 3...
Another reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that is absolutely a great reason. The only flag set of the 3 triple... Triforce triple play.
Triforce triple play.
I came up with the name and I can't even say it. Is Wisdom. So that's an easy way to remember it as you're playing the 3 seeds, 3 flag sets. That book is only helpful in Wisdom, and it is about as helpful as it can be.
It's not a
Atlas, but, Understanding Old Men. Yeah.
That spot that TomJay just checked looked like it was one of those hints that tells you either about the white sword, which we don't care, or where the magic sword is. And I think we may have seen it, so that hint is not interesting. But the overworld hints that you don't buy don't really tell you much in this flag set. Kingdahl finds level 1.
All right, so TomJay.
I haven't seen a lot of keys.
Yeah, very few keys. Jay's looking to go get his book finally.
See if he goes back to 5. Yeah, Kingdahl could go get his book as well, because he's now got the 6 hearts, and he knows he needs the 6 hearts, because he saw it the first time on 5.
Yep. So the only dungeon we have not seen is level 4.
That's correct. thomjay gonna check out the forgotten spot. This can be very awkward to route in if you don't get it the first time you're in this area.
Yeah, and actually just thinking about things, knowing that there's only level 4 outstanding, it might be worth... I would prioritize the information, right? So I would look for the hint shops, try to get that information about where things are, but also try to figure out, do you need to even dig out a raft or a power bracelet?
Yep.
No,
Nope.
there's your level 4,
No,
so there's your
4.
answer.
And I want to say, TJ maybe hasn't seen level 1. He's seen everything
Yeah, he
else.
has not seen level 1 yet. Yep. So yeah, he doesn't have to spend time digging out at least raft and power bracelet. He knows that much.
Well, he will once he finds level 1.
Yep.
Nice map. Classic easy map when you already have the book with the atlas.
Yeah, this is a
possible
super
item.
tiny level 4.
Oh, white
there's your white
for
sword. Or your white Bauer hockey stick. I don't know.
We're upgrading from the wood stick to the composite, I guess.
Yeah. And then Mags is what, titanium? I don't know. What
I don't know.
Graphite? I don't know.
Unfortunately, thomjay is going to be checking all these recorder spots that we now know aren't going to have anything. Well, if we get heart container's not bad. Get a heart container out of it. And nothing hard required. Yeah, with level 1 in West Death Mountain, it might actually be a while before he gets there.
Yeah. No, he's prioritizing the hints.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Right, so
well, there you go. Level 1 has the white sword, which we know. He doesn't know that.
he knows
He
that
did
one.
know that one. This is why you save scout. Yeah, because we can't reset this.
Fire the arrow. You never see those that often. So Goma blocked.
Yeah, you know where that probably is? It's probably level 3.
Probably level 3.
Have that, yeah. Where that remember that Triforce with the Goma?
Yeah. Yep. Interesting. I'm a fan of the fire the arrow hint, only in the sense that like you never see those.
Yep.
You rarely see those.
Yeah, the play of melody hint is annoying because it has the double meaning of possibly the it could be the Digdargi you have to kill, or it could be the dungeon you have to find. And there's thomjay's last large secret. He's gonna leave a little bit of money on the table, but not too much. We'll see if he does anything with that money.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's a blue ring player, but
I don't think so. I mean, unless the siege gets some really nasty combat that he's having trouble with, I wouldn't expect it.
Back to level 6. So yeah, he doesn't know where 1 is, so I guess it makes sense to do 6 over 7. Maybe.
Yeah, and we might get to see this item that Kingdahl couldn't get when he was in here swordless.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, it's huge. I mean, just right here, just watching thomjay rip through these rooms.
Yep.
Is a reason not to do what Kingdahl was doing early with Candle. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, if you're just patient, you're just going to move through this stuff much quicker.
As I always said,
Yeah.
wand fire
Oh,
is me. Oh, could be a super room. It is. It's
it
the
is.
okay. It's the raft. We know we don't need the raft. So
We
less
know we
super
don't need
than
it.
yeah.
Tom
He
J
doesn't
doesn't
know
know that.
that.
Yeah.
Tom J doesn't know that. He's done everything on the west, so I don't know if he's going to get to that other raft spot anytime soon. But he is going to get to the. He's right near the first raft spot, and I
Oh,
imagine he
that's an
doesn't go back
interesting
in for
way.
the floor item.
Yeah. Did you see how Kingdahl clipped into the
Oh, did you do it from the other
the
side?
2Q7 screen? I never seen it done that way before. That was
Really? From the
interesting.
other
That's
side?
cool.
Is that what he did? Because that's what I do that all the time.
Well, no, it's normally he kind of like block clipped into the bushes from the left hand side, so he could get underneath
Okay.
on like a half
Okay.
tile.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I missed it completely. Yeah,
I
I'm
kinda
used to
like
either
that.
the normal clip where you have the fire that just barely touches it, or if you do it from the other
Yes.
side,
Yeah.
where you just clip from the other side.
Yeah. Add that one to my repertoire. Steal his move.
There you go. Yeah, and I agree with you, Mako. The step over the water is definitely the worst of the hints, because, yeah.
Yeah.
Less said about that, the
Especially when
better.
it's step over the water for the heart container, and you're like, yeah, no, I know
Yep.
my coast item is a heart. Thank you.
Yep, exactly. Tom's gonna check into this level 7. I mean, very quietly, he's only missing Triforce at a 7 and 1. Now, important items are a 9, so
Mm-hmm.
no ladder, no bow, no silvers. I don't know if I'd be going into 9, but it is certainly an option. We saw a race last night
Yeah, I
where
don't know that
ladder
we.
was not required, and bow and silvers in 9. That's a lot. That's a big ask.
Yep. Yeah, that might have been my wisdom seed against Endy.
Oh,
Ladder was
it
in.
was JP and Custom had the
Oh, nice.
had a lateralist seed, and the player that got the ladder finished a minute behind the player that didn't get the
Oh,
ladder. So it's one of those. All right, is Zelda going to be in emote room? Nope. Okay, well.
and I feel like when you can get, well, obviously, if you see a ladder block, you know you need the ladder. But
Yep.
when there are those tricky Triforce where you can kind of finagle your way around ladder blocks, and you can get your Triforce, those are the ones where I feel like, you know what, this is probably ladderless, and Tom J's got a read on
Decision to
the
make.
level
Oh,
7
no bombs for
Triforce.
these. Yeah, no bombs for these Odongos. This could be a push block.
Look how tiny this level 3 is. That is what, 15 rooms, but it looks so
Oh my
tiny.
god. Well, because you got the two small segments.
Yeah.
So Tom J, are we gonna dig a little this 7? I feel like going back to other dungeons. Well, I mean, honestly, going back and finding level 1 first of all.
Yeah. I would take the Triforce and get out of here. The game's giving you a gift with the early level 7 Triforce.
Yeah. Maybe just gonna do these last 2 rooms past the Dig Dogger. But yeah, I agree. I would be leaving level 7, and I'd. Oh, we've seen that room too. Okay, so no, he's gonna keep going. Yeah, no, this is not the dungeon I'd be digging. Now, just because it's not the one we'd be digging doesn't mean it isn't the correct dungeon.
Right.
We gotta dig something, because again, going into 9 looking for bow and silvers.
So my thought here would be, I'd take the Triforce in 7, try to track down level 1.
Yes.
I'd actually go consider doing level 9 to see if I could find a silvers hint, as well as finding Ganon and Zelda.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But if you could find out whether or not 9 is the answer for silvers, then I'd be like, okay, let's go find him.
I mean, fact is, with the recorder, Tom J can just go to anywhere he wants. Oh,
Yep.
This could be a stair.
Yeah.
The center drop, again, doesn't guarantee it, but... it is a stair. In particular, the reverse C, unless it's level 3. Level 3 loves to have an actual drop in the reverse. Okay, well, that's going to make Tom J's life easier, that red ring. Not the progression item I'm sure he was hoping for, but
He'll have plenty of money for bombs and arrows once he finds a bow. And I can't remember if he picked up the letter. Someone did.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Kingdahl gonna find level 2 shortly, and level 9.
And his 4 any roads.
Yeah. Well, there's the map to 9. It's for an unsorted shapes 9, that doesn't look too big. For a sorted shapes 9. You know, we're not going to get the tiny itty bitty 9s that we saw in the unsorted shapes category, where you could have like we even got the 21 room level 9 in the tournament. All right, I think TJ is like, you know what? I got a stair item. I don't know if I want to look for the floor item. This is such an awkward position though if you're TJ, because you're only missing 1 dungeon, but you've barely found any items.
No, I know. You're 35 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, everything the game is given you so far is like get into 9, but at the same time, you have probably 12, 14 outstanding items. Like you have no information. Version 2 raises a good point. If you find the other hint shop, you could potentially find your bow location. That was the other thing I was going to say about level 9 is you could find out where your silvers are, but there's no, your bow's not here type of hint with important items in 9. We're going back into level 3.
Yeah, with that fire the arrow hint, I mean, this Goma is almost certainly a transport to the segment. This room won't drop. The pointless mode is a 1-4-5 room. Yeah, so that Goma is 100% the Goma is blocking the transport staircase because there's nowhere else to
go. There's your you are here hint.
Yep. Classic. Yeah, I mean, I get why TomJay went back in there. It's such a small dungeon, but I think I would have waited, knowing that Goma was probably blocking the other side, and not wanting to spend that key.
I mean, if anything, your bow's not in 3. So
bow's not, but silvers could be, and that's
silvers
scary.
could be. Oh, here's your other hint shops. You have the money. Come on.
Oh,
magic key in 1.
Okay.
All right. Well, you got to find level 1 first.
But, I take the items out of 1 just because you got 2 nice ones.
Oh, another fire the arrow hint.
So does level 3 have both the candle
Maybe.
and what was the other thing? The magic boomerang?
Yeah, magic. Oh, well, of course, there's your obligatory. You already have this item hint.
Yeah, I would just not even bother with level 3 at all, unless it's like last location, because I would just assume it's got my 2 fire the arrow hints, because you just don't see that hint very often. That Goma is blocking everything in the segment.
So TomJay gonna give us a raft check, which we know is not gonna really tell us much.
I feel like we haven't seen magic sword, and that's probably the only thing left that could be interesting. Not here.
I want to say we actually saw it in the southeast somewhere. I just didn't mark it, but
okay. See if chat says anything about where magic sword is, because I certainly don't remember seeing it, which means very little. I do not try. I have hard enough time tracking my own stuff. Trying to track 2 players.
Yeah.
No. That's why we have, Coke's tracking for us. Did a great job on commentary and tracking in the previous race, and now is just, relaxing, doing the tracking, doing a great job for us.
Yes, thank you, Cokes. Yeah, going back to your comment about level 5 and old men, I would be recording right back to that.
Yeah, level 5 is a great location to go looking for things. Kingdahl is bombing out one of the river spots just in case for later. We know, again, that's not going to be anything. He's missing... Is he missing any dungeons at this point? I'm not sure he is.
I don't know if
Because he's been to 5.
he's been to 5. He's been to 1. I can't remember if he got the bomb spot for level 4 east of the Forgotten Spot.
Yeah,
but outside of that, he should have seen everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't really paying good enough attention to what he was doing in 2, but it doesn't look like he got any of the things out of there. Both runners in level 5 at the same time.
Yeah, Kingdahl got a heart out of level 5, but I don't think he was able to get the recorder for some reason, unless he.
Well, the recorder was in the segment.
Yeah.
So it's pretty deep in the level. And if he didn't clear out that room that had the Triforce, then he could have easily missed that as well. Kingdahl going down in level 5. thomjay's going to go up. And yeah, here's a room that you don't... Yeah, this is a room, that Gliak room in level 5 doesn't drop. And it's really good to know that Gliak room in level 5 doesn't drop. Because now you never have to worry about that huge amount of Wizrobes in there. Now this room, on the other hand, could be an RMOS room. So we're going to kill it and hope that it pushes. And it does. Okay, well, that's not good for thomjay. Just another exploration.
The only reason why it would be a little bit good is because maybe he will check the northwest power bracelet spot, which would get him level 1. But that is the only reason why it would be good.
And he's leaving, not going to go for the floor item. I don't blame him. He's going to check your favorite spot.
My favorite spot. Bogey's arrow. And I apologize in advance to thomjay that it will have nothing.
That's got some money. 11 rupees.
Small secret.
Not the worst. 106 for the bomb upgrade. We'll see if Kingdahl buys that. He does. Plus 3.
Plus 3. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Yeah, and thomjay looks like he's going to go ahead and follow the density rather than follow the power bracelet, which is good because most of what he has left is power bracelet and West Death Mountain. Is going to do the guaranteed power bracelet spot first. Alright, thomjay is the one who does have the letter. Not sure if KD has it as well.
Yeah, I might have bought a potion there.
They got enough money for whatever.
Yep. I mean, you're on red ring.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of potions when you don't have a ring. I'm a big fan of potions in general. But I prioritize them a little bit more to buy one when I don't have the red ring. Although with a wood sword, you never know. Things can happen. It is a 1Q enemy set, though, so you don't have to worry about red bubbles, at least. Yeah, if I'm thomjay, I probably full clear one. You're gonna get a white sword and the any key. And then maybe something else that could be good. That bomb purchase will ensure that thomjay will be able to bomb the rest of this area. Won't actually need to, because I believe level 1 is in the spot right below 2Q9. Chat saying TJ found mags in somewhere in Death Mountain, so I'll believe that.
I got like a sailboat for level.
I was thinking it looks like a little cobra. You know, like a coiled up little cobra.
Like a baby cobra.
Yeah.
And if I'm thomjay, I'm digging out that any key.
This is small enough. We dig out both all 3 items. You know, 2 are going to help you, and the third one, you don't know what it is. But at that point, though, you've got the rest of it. You might as well. Oh, okay, it's just a heart. Right, thomjay did. Okay, I'm not sure why he didn't pick up that compass, but he didn't pick up the compass in the previous room.
Maybe he's thinking that he's going to full clear this anyways.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, I usually pick up the compass even if I know where the Triforce is, and like the one time I didn't in one of the SG Live matches that I was on stage for, I didn't. I'm like, oh, I know where the Triforce is, and then I realized I didn't actually mark it. Hey, look, a feat of strength will lead to the book. That's a fun hint.
Yeah.
Which is, and for those of you wondering, the book was in the grave, or one of the grave push blocks. There's the Triforce, which is technically a feat of strength. So
Yeah, that can definitely throw you off, especially earlier in your Z1R randomizer career. That you might not necessarily know that grave qualifies as a feat of strength.
All right, there's the any key, and TJ's got one more room. Look at his white sword here. And then he's got decisions to make. Kingdahl just, not out of this because we don't know where Bo is. We don't know where Silvers are. We don't know where the ladder is. We don't know if we need the ladder. But does have a lot of catching up in terms of Triforces.
And this is where I feel like wisdom kind of gets its name, right? Because with those important items in 9, you do have decisions to make, and you're gonna have to hedge your bets. And do you go and well, you can't clear out level 3. We know those 2 items are going to be behind that Goma, and we probably know which of those items they are in the Magic Boomerang and Red Candle, very likely. Important items in 9, I feel like there's so much information that you can learn from level 9, just what's in level 9, are Silvers there or elsewhere? Where's Zelda? Where's Ganon? I mean, now you have 8 Triforce. You still don't have a ladder, which is also concerning at this point of the game. So I would get to 9, see what you could figure out, and then let that dictate what your next moves are going to be.
Kind of like what I'm seeing right now. thomjay doesn't have any information about level 4. He's got like 1 item out of 5, 1 item out of 6, 1 item out of 7. Knows nothing about this tiny little 4. So doing 4 first in hopes to find something good, and then I think go to 9, because everything else is. I mean, I guess if you're going to choose something not 9, probably 8. Because 3 items, and I don't think we saw any of them. There's the heart.
Yeah, we did not. I don't recall seeing any of the items other than the Triforce. But
yeah, 1 item left in 6, 1 item left in 7. Both of them are floor items. Definitely not where I want to be. thomjay, happy with that white sword, is not going to go out of his way to pick up that heart. I mean, it's possible he can't get to it because it could just be ladder blocked if the wall doesn't bomb. But hello, Goma.
So one thing I'm thinking is potentially just the way that the seed is unfolding. You have 2 items that are Goma blocked in 3.
Yep.
You're getting blocked, in certain directions in level 5 by not having ladder. You're seeing here thomjay had a room where there was a river room, right, where he couldn't cross, and here's another river room, right? So you're getting blocked out of certain parts of the dungeons, where ladder would be required. I don't know. I'm getting vibes that bow and ladder might be in 9, and that would actually be super cool, because then you'd have to go back to one of these other dungeons with your
very, very
ladder or bow to get silver. So I'm really curious how this is going to unfold.
Okay, so Kingdahl back into level 1, got his any key. Okay, so we have 1 room we haven't seen. That room under the dash, I think, is the only room we haven't seen. Kingdahl grabbing the Triforce out of level 1. Can we get to that room? We might not be able to get to that room. Let's see, we got to try bombing here. No, this is the room with the heart right here. Yeah, okay, so this is the room with the heart. We can bomb down. This could be it right here. No, this is not it. This is not going to open because when RMOS is on and you have a center drop, it's a right side stair, which means if there's a door there, it's not going to push.
Yeah, very good call.
But this room can push. It doesn't often push, but it's going to push this time. This would be a funny spot for the ladder. Ah, just boring.
Yep.
No fun game. All right, so now you got 3 items in 8, 1 floor item in 6, 1 floor item in 7, and you got level 9. You got your items in level 9. I think I'm with you. I think at this point I would go to 9. Kingdahl back into 8. If he really didn't get that recorder out of 2, he's not going to be able to finish this dungeon. We don't think. Looking at the map, there might be a bomb wall to get around that dig dogger that thomjay went through. But he might be able to get the items, and if it's bow and silvers, things get really interesting. Except thomjay also going to head into level 8.
Yeah, I mean, I understand not wanting to put all your eggs in the level 9 basket. I just feel like you could learn something by going to level 9.
Well, the argument to me always is that if you're going to 9, you're not just, finding out what the items are there. You're also looking for, and I think you mentioned this earlier, where is Ganon, where is Zelda? That's information you're going to need to get at some point regardless. I get level 8 though, because it is 3 items and we haven't seen any of them.
And I think the other thing, have we seen a bait block? I don't think we've seen.
I don't think we have. We saw one in the last seed though.
I know. So that would be in the back of my head too.
Yep. This room could be a thing with this rupee boss. This is the kind of room that rupee bosses just get annoying. It is not. I keep forgetting to look for the recorder on Kingdahl's side. Fortunately, if the runners, that mugger was not required, although it is a money mugger. We do have lots of money. thomjay was 0 bombs, though. That could be a problem here.
Yeah, although you do have a spike. Oh no, this is our transport.
Yep. Kingdahl finding silvers in 8.
Ooh, interesting.
I think this was in the northeast of level 8. We'll see when he gets back up. Yeah, very northeast. So keeping it interesting. If TJ does full clear this dungeon, he is going to get those silvers. And then when it comes down to getting now 1 required item, guaranteed required item, looking for that in 9, versus going into a floor item in 7, floor item in 6. I think you do go to 9.
Yep, I agree. Too bad for thomjay. He's in the lower half of the dungeon.
Yep. 2 more items though. There's the compass for Kingdahl. That'll be good for him. And thomjay getting some much needed bombs.
I don't think he bought the upgrade, right?
Yeah, thomjay hasn't gotten a bomb upgrade. But yeah, things get really interesting if the bow turns out to be in this level 8 and thomjay finds it before finding those silvers and leaves. Also, this dig dogger is interesting.
Yeah, and if this is something, oh, it's not. But if it were something, that could have been really bad potentially for Kingdahl.
Doggo on the river as a hint. Thanks, game. Found him forever ago.
Yep.
This could be a stair.
Yeah.
Still missing a stair and a floor item in this level 8. Nope. The fact that that bombs up is good, and I fear TomJay, you're gonna clip through this. That should get him over to the. Oh no, you're not, because you don't have a freaking ladder.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You would clip. You'd totally clip it if you had the ladder, but we don't have such things, such luxuries.
And if TomJay clipped, if he clipped that, I would be very impressed.
I would too. I mean, you could clip into the water and just not go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's a bow on the floor.
Oh man,
It's
this has
really
all your
interesting.
Kids. So that's in the A column.
Oh my, that is really good for Kingdahl. That is one of the ways he can get back into this, really, because you know, TJ might say, well, if I get one of my items, I'll go look for the other. In 9.
Yeah. Question is if TJ. Well, so it's interesting for 2 reasons. One, he has to go up here, obviously, that 1 or 2 rooms to get his bow.
Yep.
But then it's like if you have bow, you kind of with all the items outstanding, you're kind of like, I could go to 9.
Now, the other side of the argument is at this point he's seen so much of this level 8, he might choose to finish it.
Yeah. Alright, so he has to. Can he bomb up in this room? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Kingdahl got to the bow.
Because Kingdahl got to it from above.
Yeah, he was like, from the R column. And
Okay, this is another item. It is a heart. TJ says nope. Okay.
Oh, you cannot
You
bomb
have to
that
go
one.
down. You have to go down. Okay, Kingdahl does have the recorder, which is really good. He's going to be able to get the Triforce out of here. I mean, TJ has a pretty decent lead, but, if Kingdahl haven't gotten both the bow and the silvers out of here, it doesn't really need other things other than maybe a ladder, which could still be a 9.
Yeah.
Bomb down. Okay, so he's one room from the silvers. The silvers are under the 8. He has to be bombs to the right here. This last bomb. Oh, okay, so we have to get around a different way. Kingdahl about to find his last item in here. Right, so TomJay going to be able to get to the silvers. I feel like getting the silvers and leaving is worse than getting the bow and leaving. We've seen TomJay doesn't want to dig these floor items in these other dungeons. And you're not going to get a hint that says the bow lies elsewhere, as you said earlier.
Yeah. Unless you see an old man that says Gleok returns with the bow.
Not going to get that in level 9, though. Okay,
No, definitely not. Yeah, he's pot committed at this point.
Yeah, that's going to be good for him.
Good for him, not so good for Kingdahl, though, if that's what happens. Although you never know with this ladder situation.
Yeah, I know, right? Ladder could be on the floor in 6 or 7, or it could be in 9. It's just when you get that important items in 9 flag turned on, things just get really interesting. And by the way, just just as an aside, I know you're part of the TTP group. I don't know who all made what decisions for what flags, but I just really think the balance of these flags is really cool because we have like 3 different 9 situations. We have the important items in 9, no important items in 9, and then we have the silvers and red ring forced to 9. You have all 3 types of heart shuffle. You have 3 different types of overworlds. Just such a great job of just spreading out these flags in different ways to just have just 3 very different experiences for each series.
Yeah, and I think they're actually pretty well named in terms, and that was kind of the theme, when we were thinking about season 3 and the significance of the number 3 in the Zelda series in general. We landed at Power courage, wisdom, and then yeah, we had a committee of us, not just the admins of the tournament, but some of the top players too, like Chester, Thurwolf, Caffey, give us some input too as to how we could apply. We literally went through each flag and said, is this kind of a power flag? Is this something that requires wisdom? Is this something where it makes the gameplay much more difficult in terms of courage? And we tried to give each flag set its own personality. And I do find as a player, if it's helpful, as thomjay finds his bow. So that's very, very good news for thomjay and thomjay fans out there. But it actually helps me remember what the differences are between the flag sets, which is nice. You could say something like consternation, and of course, as a seasoned Z1R player, you know what that means, but it doesn't really help you remember what flags are what.
Right.
That was kind of what we were thinking of when putting these together.
So very good question in chat. Kingdahl back into level 3. Not entirely sure what he's looking for here.
I mean, maybe a ladder.
Probably the ladder. But he hasn't seen any of the hints, so he doesn't know about the arrow. There's a boomerang in a Gibdo in this super room.
Yeah.
And so it is this a red candle? Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, fire the arrow for the red candle, and the blue boomerang was completely accurate.
I'd say the other thing that's interesting about these flag sets and the way that the tournament's structured is each round is a best of 3. The higher seed picks their choice of the 3 flags. So thomjay, I think, was the higher seed here. He had picked courage, right? And race 1, Kingdahl got to pick of the remaining 2 flag sets. So Kingdahl's choice was wisdom.
Oh, thomjay's back in level 3.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this is.
I think. Yeah.
Did we get ladder blocked already? This has got to be. I really don't want to dig the floor item out of 6 or 7. If we were a ladder block that quickly, it's so rare for 9 to be ladder blocked that quickly. And sadly, I wasn't quite paying enough attention.
Tom ran into a couple quick moats in 9 and immediately bailed.
Interesting.
I don't know if it was a hard ladder block, but it was strongly implied.
All right, well, 3 is not the place to be. It's exactly what he should be expecting it is, but at least it's going to be one room for both items. Does get a friendly bomb drop, though.
But each round should see, at least obviously 2 out of the 3 flag sets. But if you can't avoid the blue boomerang there that time. But you'll in a best of 3, game 3, you'll have seen all 3 flag sets. And if you want to win a series, you got to master them all. So that's kind of the thinking there.
Well, assuming 9 is ladder blocked, we are 50-50, 7 versus 6. And I don't know. I think he saw maybe more rooms. Oh no, 5. We have a 4 item and 5 too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And this goes back to what you were saying. thomjay was, blitzing through a lot of these Triforce, pickups, but not finding any items, and so going back and searching for all the items here. I mean, luckily the recorder gets you back to all these places very quickly. But
that early recorder for thomjay, really nice. Kingdahl going back into level 7 with the Triforce.
Yeah. And it's possible they could have run into key problems or key issues as well, because up until thomjay got his any key, I don't think he ever had more than 3 keys.
Yeah, we never were, except in level 3, where the key door was like immediate. It felt like they always had enough keys to get everywhere, but not to easily get everywhere, if that makes sense.
Yep.
But you're right. I don't think Tom J had ever had more than 3 of them.
You are here.
Big Dogger gay, yeah, yep. Big Dogger on Death Mountain. Thanks, dude. I always joke when I get into one of those rooms from the bottom that one of these days I'm gonna get a ladder in a river room like that. It never happens.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if maybe it can't happen. I don't know. But just one of these days, I just want to get a ladder in one of those rooms. Now, this being Shapes Dungeons, it would appear below the water.
Below, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say hopefully it doesn't end up in a bug reports.
Yeah, exactly. In 2Q, the item will drop in the top, which can get really interesting sometimes.
Yeah.
Useless compass.
Yep.
I think Kingdahl's about to get his red ring. There it is. Blue ring was around. Had the blue ring long enough to have it be worth the money he spent on it.
Yeah, I think so.
I personally am not of the, if I need to spend 250 rupees to get a blue ring into a red ring, I'm happy. Like, no. If I just spent the money for the blue ring and I get a red ring right afterwards, I'm not happy.
See, that's why I always buy arrows, because arrows, I feel like, are one of those purchases where
the arrows, it's
immediately.
Yeah, so for
invalidated.
arrows, it's not the same thing because you're not spending 250 rupees. At worst, you're spending 100.
I liked Kingdahl's dodge of the key there. There's no reason to dodge it.
Yeah, fun fact: A+1 is still A, or infinity plus 1 is still infinity. Whatever the number is. Yeah, this room still can't drop, Tom J. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Liak rooms do not drop in 1 in 5. You never have to clear this room. At least he's got the wizards nice and stuck.
Yeah. But even so, I mean, that took 25 seconds.
Yep.
I mean, drop tables are one of those things where, coming over from playing vanilla, I was very frustrated early on as to why people who played a lot of randomizer would beat the pants off me. And when I started doing side-by-side comparisons, and learned that drop tables were, very much a thing in randomizer, I'm like, okay, why didn't that runner who just beat me clear that room, like that Liak room, for example? And then, I decided, okay, I gotta memorize this information. And it definitely helps. Without a doubt.
Yeah, I always like to... The fact that it's a lot easier in Shape/Quest 1, because you get the 1, 4, 5 tend to be the outliers.
Yes.
So it makes it much easier to keep track of.
In second quest, level 6 just breaks every rule.
It really does. We only have 2 rooms left in this level 5. One room that's ladder blocked that therefore cannot have the ladder. The ladder is not. Oh wait, never mind. We have 4 drop. I forgot we had the power person.
Oh, there's your ladder.
Oh, it's
wow.
Goma Oh my god.
Fire the arrow to get your ladder.
Get the ladder. Where was that hint?
I know.
Kingdahl still in this level 7. We now know there's nothing for him here, just another heart somewhere. We When you know, yeah, we have a full tracker. You don't get that often. The full tracker in a heart shuffle, full heart shuffle seed.
Yep.
But here we are.
Back in level 9. This kind of looks like a sock puppet or something. Like a
Yeah, it's got that weird mouth going.
yeah. Or like a seagull, like a really chunky seagull. I don't know.
Oh,
and
the
there's
bait block.
but
looks like we can get
there's
around
a roar. There is a roar.
Oh no, we can get
And the
around.
bait block.
Surely we can get around this bait block. If not, we have.
Oh.
Okay, this is fine. We can go up.
You could go up. Please don't allow.
Okay, Kingdahl, we're fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Ooh.
How many bait blocks do you want in one series?
All of them. All the bait blocks.
Red ring, but no potion here. Kingdahl's left level 7. Actually, I'm really surprised Kingdahl hasn't gone back into level 6. He never did get into that. He saw the one open stair, which we now know is the Triforce.
Yeah.
That's why we're headed now.
It's one thing on that Ganon fight. Ganon kept on trolling thomjay, and in each Ganon fight there are 3 frames. And they fall into sets of 3. So there's 6 different frames Ganon can freeze
the poses?
on.
Yeah, the poses. You mean?
Yeah. Yep. And so the left and right arms individually going up are part of one of those sets. And there's your room for Zelda.
Oh, that was quick.
Yep. Get your GGs out in chat for thomjay finishing
111.31.
There you go. But yeah, so every time thomjay was striking Ganon, he was given left or right and reappearing on the left-hand side of the screen. And so for the remainder of that individual fight, every time he was getting those frames, you could tell that he would go to the left. But that's just one of the helpful hints for Ganon fights, is learning those poses. Could definitely help on wood sword when it's super trolly and
for
you're
sure.
in a really crappy room and you're nervous as heck.
Kingdahl can continue looking for this ladder. He doesn't know that this ladder is hard required. It looks like it was hard required.
Congrats to NNZZ. Yeah. I guess 0 deaths, huh?
I mean, the red ring was kind of wasn't that early though.
Wasn't that
That's
early?
kind of. It's always what I see low deaths. I have my first thought to myself is, okay, when did I get the red ring? When I have, like 1 or 0 or 2, like 1, 2, 0, something like that. And if the red ring's early, then I'm like, yeah, the red ring is early. So, but if it's red ring and 9 or something, then I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. If it's 0 deaths on courage, where red ring is in level 9, then
yeah, that's
I'm
impressive.
really good about that. We were talking about drop rooms earlier. I was going to put a nice plug in. We were talking about 2Q6 being the outlier in second quest. You have your 2Q boot camp 2.
That's right.
Battle Royale.
Still time to join. First seed isn't due till Tuesday night. We do get TJ joining us. thomjay, GG's.
Hola. Thank you.
Hola.
So, bait in level 9. Shades of Seed 1.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this time not required.
Yeah. Not required.
How did you feel about that ladder location in level 5?
It was certainly funny. Fire the Arrow 2.
Yeah.
the two of them in level 3.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'd rather do 5 than 6 or 7, so...
Yeah, we had forgotten that, because you had left 4 items in 5, 6, and 7. I'd totally forgotten about 5.
I got Y-Force
Yeah, you
every
did.
dungeon.
A lot of very early Triforces in this scene.
I think I had 7 at like 30 minutes or something.
Yep.
Yeah, you had all the Triforce, no items or very few items.
Very few.
Yeah, I think well, I'm gonna buy the hints this run too, so Tracy don't yell at me. So. But no hint was good. So, well, the level 1 hints, White Sword and any key, the only good hints.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
to fire the arrow to get the boomerang and the red candle. So we pretty much had written off level 3, and sure enough, in the same room. Here's the heart in level 6, by the way.
Were you upset that you kind of forced yourself to pick up the magical boomerang when you killed the Gibda?
It happens.
I mean, to be fair, if you really didn't want it, you could have walked out of the room and it would have spawned in the corner. You could have skipped it.
Yeah, no time for that.
No time for that. Yeah, that's the slow play. I know people that would do that, though.
I probably would have left there.
I mean,
I would have left the room.
We watched Fred one time. I think it was in the not last tournament, but the one before, where he tried so desperately to skip a boomerang on the coast, and eventually soft locked himself and had to up A out of it.
I think all going the right way at least.
Yeah, Kingdahl looks like he's going to get his ladder soon. Still needs to get Triforces out of 4 and maybe his 2 as well. I'm not sure if he really if he's missed the try out of 4, or out of 2, but it's right near level 9, so it doesn't really matter. Be able to do both of those at the same time.
So game 1 was courage. Game 2 is wisdom. You have a favorite flag set of these 3, thomjay?
Depends. Do I face you next round?
No. Now you have stags next round.
Tags. I don't. I play anything. I don't care. Play the one that we didn't play now, maybe. The white sword cave.
What is Kingdahl looking for? He has 4. He's found 4, hasn't he?
No, I think it is that one spot north east of Vanilla 1.
Oh man.
But I don't think I think he just might have worked around it. Let me see if he has his. I don't think he puts his tracker on.
Oh.
Stream. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have power bracelet, so it could be that he might think it's power bracelet blocked, but
Yeah, he never got the power bracelet out of 5. Basically, I don't know if there was anything even marginally useful, like a heart or money or something under the power bracelet. I mean, really, there wasn't anything blocked in this on the overworld.
Well, we did talk about Bogey's arrow having a whopping 11 rupees. But
Yeah. That was the only power bracelet spot I checked, so...
No, I appreciate it. I'll have to talk to management so that something a little bit more exciting is under that spot next time.
I mean, in my VR, it's always a magic sword.
That's right.
Always exciting.
I don't know that I've ever, in that BR last year. I don't think I ever grabbed mags. Maybe once, but
Oh, I usually
I-
grabbed it because like I was, you get all the hearts so quickly because I had it on full heart shuffle, and then
right.
you just once you get to 11 hearts, I'd always leave that one recorder blocked heart in the Death Mountain. I wouldn't pick it up until I was ready to pick up Magic Sword. And that way I
you
could
had to-
either grab a potion or I could grab the heart to get me to 12.
Now you had to ruin it with possible dungeon heart shuffle.
I know. I just had to make it more. Well, we didn't have possible. We didn't have the in dungeon heart shuffle last year. So
No, I know. I've run some practice seeds against your BR and had one seed where every dungeon had one heart except the very last dungeon that I checked, which I'm like, oh, I found one heart. I'm like, oh, I'm good. or sorry, I found the one item. I'm like, I'm good.
Yep. That makes it interesting, doesn't it?
Oddly, silvers was the other item in that dungeon, and I had
Oh no.
noped out of it and went to 9, and then found like double heart or something. I'm like, wait, are you kidding? I'm like, Tracy.
Just had to make it more interesting. Yeah, yep. I was thinking of playing that today, but I think I'm gonna have to play it tomorrow because we called the race today. So
yeah.
Yeah, TJ, any thoughts on stags in the next round?
No.
Stags took down Sis Crusher.
Yeah.
It was a very exciting series. Sorry to spoil it for those of you out there who have not seen it, but I do recommend.
Yeah. That first race was really good.
Yeah, race 1 was very stressful to
race
watch
1 was
as a viewer.
super good, super close, and then the second race was it was just they never found the map, and what was it, level 5 I think, and if you bombed the right spot, you got the ladder easily, and Crusher did not bomb the right spot. That was kind of all she wrote.
Yeah.
All right, Kingdahl headed to level 9. Hopefully he has a nice quick 9 like you did, TJ.
Has a ladder, so that's a good sign.
That helps.
Yeah.
Know that the meat room not required. A little scary for a second, but
Level 9 almost looks like Wart from SMB2.
oh yeah, yeah, I could see that. And there's the bait. And we go. I don't know if we can go this way. Yeah, gotta go the other way.
We'll find out if we can. Nope. I like how the dark room lights up to be a dark room.
Yeah, I know. This palette, I've gotten used to this palette. Still not one of my favorites, but it definitely messes with my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty palette. I'm a big fan of purple and black. It's just hard to see.
Yeah.
Maybe this was the stair you need to take.
And I think it's...
Just go follow the doors.
Yep.
And pop. And Kingdahl will finish with an official race time of 1:24:22.
GG's.
Gee.
Yeah, it was kind of funny though. At one point, you both were in level 8, looking for things before you went into level 9, Tom J. Kingdahl actually found the bow and the silvers first. And it was good that you stayed in there, especially after you found the silvers with the bow on the floor.
I couldn't leave after I found the silvers. I had maybe 10 rooms left.
Yeah.
And I've done 30 of them, so I couldn't.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we figured.
Yeah, I'd say this one probably came down to you getting recorder early out of 2.
Yeah.
That definitely helped you, and then kind of going and picking up all this Triforce, whether it was voluntary or not, is up for debate. But you know, it got you a lot of this Triforce early, and then you could just focus on picking up the items. I think getting that any key, and I think you finding those dungeons too. You found pretty much everything outside of level 1, and then that power bracelet out of 5 forced you to kind of go check the Northwest Death Mountain.
I think I had like 30 spots left looking for one, so it's...
Yeah. It was good you didn't follow all the power bracelet spots instead of going for the density in West Death Mountain, though. It would have slowed you up a little bit. Okay, while we wait to see if Kingdahl is going to join us, we do have one more race tonight. It's Game 1 of Truant Gamer versus Mercs. That'll be over on Speed Gaming 3. They will be playing their Game 2 and potential Game 3 on Saturday, also starting at 10 o'clock. I believe that's there's only a couple other races yet to be played, yet to be scheduled, so we're almost done with the round of 32. We're waiting on a Game 3 from Custom and JP, and Games 2 and 3 between Pedantic Potato and Ryan, so yeah, almost done with the first round of this Triforce Triple Play, Season 3.
Yeah, really, round of 16 should be a lot of bangers here, so looking forward to the next few rounds here. Yeah, you got Scytown versus the winner of Pedantic Potato and Ryan. Tom J versus Stags. Jess Andy versus BBQ.
Yeah, Jess, I think Jess wants a little revenge for in-person SGL where she lost by like a minute in the play-in race. So yeah, that'll be a fun one. We do have Kingdahl joining us. GG's.
GG's.
GG's. So congratulations, Tompa.
Thank you.
I went along the river. I didn't know that spot was along the river. It was interesting that luckily level 4 didn't have the ladder, so I would have been playing still because I was so locked in on those ladder block spots there. I was thinking, okay, that's level 4. Let's get the ladder and let's go. And then no ladder. In the last place in my theory, the last place the ladder could have been, it was. That's
the Goma in low. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the hint that said fire the arrow for the red candle and for the blue boomerang. And then they were in the same room in level 3. So we joked, where was the fire the arrow for the ladder?
Yeah, I saw the one about the boomerang. But I knew there was a 50-50 and level 3 was very small. Yep. So I kind of had to go in there to look for the ladder. It was crazy.
But yeah, in the end, funny enough, you actually got bow and silvers out of 8 first. But Tom J just kind of blitzed a bunch of Triforces, kind of Y-Force for a lot of them, and just was able to get around easily enough and didn't ever get the floor items out of 6 or 7, so that helped him along. Also, an earlier red ring helped him too, so yeah, just a little unlucky for you.
Yeah, it was a lot easier seed than the first one we did. But,
yeah.
I mean, if you find level 4, and then I wouldn't have had to look for. I don't think the ladder was required, was it?
In the first seed? I have
in
no
this
idea.
in this
Oh, in this
season.
season? It's hard. I mean, you
I did-
left level 9 looking for it, so I assumed you thought it was ladder block.
I was looking for level 4 for the.
Sorry, not TJ left level 9 looking for the ladder. You had the ladder when you entered level 4 or level 9.
So the ladder was still required.
We think it was required for 9.
It was required for 9.
Yeah.
I was seeing that meat guy again.
I know.
Oh no! This is incredible.
Yeah, we laughed at that. We laughed about that.
Unfortunately, there was a way around.
Yeah,
Two seeds in a row with a meat block. That would have been like 1 in 10,000.
I know, right?
I also think we should just rename that guy the meat guy because that sounds way better. Way better than a bait block. It's the meat guy.
And then you see the Gipdo, and then you hear like Gena at the same time. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Not much we can add. I didn't catch all of game 1, but I know it was a bit of a slog, and I saw level 9, which of course did its thing. Definitely did its thing. If there's anything y'all want to talk about in the first game, I think the meat block just kind of sums it up, though.
I think I was trying to clip into Diamond with blue wizards flying around. And,
that room was awful.
I managed to do it on like the 7th try or something. I don't even remember what it. I don't remember what it was. It was something. I think it was the book.
Yeah.
It was the book in 5, and you didn't need it.
Yeah,
unless you want that wand fire.
Yeah, no, the book did nothing, and then the next room after it was to Lenmola's blue. So I spent a lot of time in that 5, but
It sounds terrible.
I got in. But yeah, that seed was pretty terrible, and then you have the red ring in 9, so you know you're never gonna get that. And then you're running around with the blue ring, and I don't know. I saw everything in that one, every room in 9, and all the items. So I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you were very thorough in both seeds, almost out of necessity.
Yeah, it felt like everything was required. Nothing was really going my way. I'm not saying I would have won any of these, but it would have been a lot closer if I would have just opened that level 4 here. That probably saves 10 minutes or something. I don't know. It's really hard to say. But I mean, I saw the.
You just circled around that one.
I saw the entirety of 6 and 7, and if he just took the Triforce and left, then that's unfortunate.
All right. Well, congratulations to you, TJ, for moving on, and good luck to you, Kingdahl. This is the end of your Triforce AAA Season 3. Thoughts?
I think these flags. It was the first time I played these flags, and I saw 106 in. I realized it was remove open stairs.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I was playing swordless and that SGL live flags to get in here. So it's a little bit awkward to play to like you qualify with fun flags, and then when you get to you play like this.
I don't know. Those SG Live online flags were nothing. No, I don't think those were the in-person flags. I really enjoyed the online ones. I just gave up on those. I just wasn't enjoying those at all.
Yeah, it's just. I mean that first thing we did there with the silvers forced in 9. I mean that's just evil flags made to be evil, and they were. So, I mean,
I think that's exactly right.
I probably think like if you can qualify with any kind of weird flags, you should probably be able to play some weird flags when you get to the elimination thing. But that's it's just my opinion. It's a thing. I also thought
Alright.
that this one started with the book, but actually that was the other one that started with the book. So my plan was, I have the book and the atlas, and no, but it was pretty early. But
Yeah, it was unfortunately it was 6 hearts today, but yeah, you both had it for most of the seed, so not too bad.
yeah, not much to do.
All right, TJ, moving on. Any thoughts before we close this out?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us. We, like I said, we do have another race at 10 o'clock. That'll be Mercs versus Truant Gamer. Channel is SG3, and I hope we see you all there. But in the meantime, I want to thank everybody. Cokes for doing the tracking, always the MVPs. Thank you so much, and also for weighing in a little bit of the stuff that we missed from Game 1. And of course, Bogey, Bogey on commentary with me. Always a pleasure. We haven't done one in a while, so it's good to have that happen.
Yeah,
today.
same. Glad I was able to work out.
All right, and that's going to do it for us. If you haven't already followed these runners, put the command in chat. You can go do so at those links right there. And then, yeah, otherwise, we'll see you all at 10 o'clock Eastern tonight. Good day, everyone.